college football. Texas versus Bama. I don't know where you guys sit. I'm partial to Texas. Shout out to my boy Tashard Choice, running back coach there. Shout out to my favorite NFL coach. Jody Camillus is the special teams coordinator down there in Austin. Two of my favorite human beings ever, the coaching staff at Texas. This is a big game. This is a big, big game, not only for Texas, but for Alabama. We have put Nick Saban and Alabama up on this pedestal. We have put him on this pedestal, rightfully so. Let me not be disrespectful to the great Nick Saban. Rightfully so. There was a period in time of football where they were the most dominant. Times have changed a little bit. Kirby Smart in Georgia kind of said, hey, we the big dogs in the SEC. And now Alabama, they kind of got to get their swagger back a little bit. Their all-world quarterback, Bryce Young, is now in the National Football League. So they got Jalen Milroe. And I don't know if Jalen, I don't know if he really, I don't know if he's a pure quarterback. I think he's an athlete playing quarterback. I don't know if he's a quarterback that's athletic. There's a big difference. But this is the big game for Alabama. I don't think people fear Alabama as they once did. If you remember Texas versus Alabama, this game last year, Texas was on their head. Quarterback Quinn Ewers goes down. Had to bring the backup in. It was still a close game. Bryce Young did what Bryce Young did. They had that. Remember they blitzed. They had Bryce Young dead to rights on a corner blitz, coming off the edge. They had him dead to rights, and he dipped out of it. Doop, 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 doop. Made a play. Ultimately, Bama won that game. Huge game for Texas. Huge game for Texas. They've had that moniker, we're back, and they ain't really been back. They've been chilling. They've been around. Coach Sarkisian's come in and trying to go all gas, no brakes, and wanting this team to kind of be something, and the name will always give them the opportunity to do so. Saying that to University of Texas gives you an opportunity to say, we're up there, but you got to win games like this. If you want to tell me that you're back, you got to win games like this. Quinn Ewers, I don't envy you. I don't envy you because you got the weight of the world on your shoulders, and then you got a Manning that's sitting right there behind you. And I'm telling you, every time you lose tomorrow, you lose on that primetime game against Bama, the whispers will get louder and louder and louder. We want Manning. We want Manning. So I don't envy you at all, Quinn. But you got to come up big. This is a big football game for both of these programs. Is Texas back? I don't know. They haven't done anything to show me yet. Is Bama back to being what Bama is? Don't know. These are the games that you must win to solidify your place and where you want to be, the respectability across the nation. I give Bama the credit to go ahead and say, you know what, this Bama, it's Nick Saban, they've always figured out a way. I don't think Nick Saban has the quarterback that he's had in the past, and that matters. That absolutely matters, especially in college football. Especially in college. It matters in the league too. But not having that and having to play against some of these other teams, like a Texas, you need it. Texas can't come out slow. This is a big game. Prime time on the Full Letter Network. All eyes will be on them. I look forward to watching that game. My heart of hearts is with Texas. My friends, my brothers on those teams. A part of that. So I'm all gas and no brakes. I want to see. There are certain programs that when they're good, college football's better. Miami, Florida State, Notre Dame, Michigan, Ohio State. When those USC, Texas, Bama, when those programs are good, it injects this level of excitement around the game. It makes Saturdays so much more enjoyable. When not only you're rooting for your team, go Heels. But the excitement that after your team wins or does whatever it does, now you sit down and I can watch these other exciting games that we've watched since I was a little boy. These teams. Since I was a little boy and you were a little boy. Your dad was a little boy. And your mom's a little girl. And you watched while they were watching. So this is big for Texas. This is big for Bama. This is big for college football. College football has been, in 1 week, has been pretty exciting. They can continue helping doing that. Putting on a good show. And if Texas can eke one out, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.